You're a loser. You're ugly. You're too old for this. You are not eligible for this job. You are too old to make it in life. I don't want to date you. I don't like you. Are you gonna cry?
Hell no.
You're a broke ass nigga. Nice having you
It's
here.
good to see you.
Yeah. So guys, I'm sure you guys know this dude was here before one time and he's here again. So we'll do something
Yeah,
today.
I'm back. Like I never left, man.
Yeah. So what's your name? What do you do? And let the guys know you.
I go by the name Dynamo. I do a lot of things basically. Can't put me in a box, but professionally, I'm a pharmacologist. I'm a toxicologist, and I'm a therapeutics as well. Musician, songwriter, teacher, a host of a lot of things as well.
Yeah. So Dynamo, on this day we're going to do something. I'm going to ask you a series of questions that are supposed to trigger you, and I expect you to be. I expect to hear your response, your deep-rooted response, because they're going to be questions directed at your ego. So these questions are questions that most people likely want to tell you on the internet. The keyboard warriors want to tell you about you're stupid or whatever. So I'm trying to. It's not like a prelim or a prep for the outside world of different kind of individuals.
Alright.
So we're going to start with, if somebody told you you're a loser, what's your answer to that? You're a loser.
Hell no. Hell no, of course not. Of course not. Must be mistaken. I'm not, certainly not a loser. Like, if you know anything about me, you know I certainly do not lose. Like, I always.
Are you going to go ahead and show the person your fleet of cars or what you have just to prove you're not a loser, or you're just going to say, just go?
I might just walk away. Because, sometimes you don't let those kind of things get to you. Especially when you don't have anything to prove to that kind of person.
All right. You're ugly.
Obviously not. I mean, they can tell. I mean, you can tell. You can tell I look.
So you're feeling yourself.
Of course, it's not like. I mean, why would anybody see somebody this?
This,
Want to address me as that?
exactly. So I think
I might just take it personal.
they're just a hater.
Yeah, I might just take it personal. And go at him like
You don't look bad at all.
like you hit him back like
Yeah, back to back. Don't with anybody.
like go for his spirits too.
Yeah. Okay, another one is you're too old for this. You're too old for this.
Well, that would depend on the context.
Okay.
Let's say that would depend on the context. But I don't think I'll be caught doing what I'm too old for. And the idea of a person being too old per se doesn't really apply to the things I do
Okay.
majorly. I might be in the studio, for example. I can't be too old making music. I can't be too old prescribing drugs for a patient. I can't be too old teaching in a class, students and all that. So, I feel like it might be something personal. So I might just want to, hit them back with something a little more personal.
Now let's be open-minded here. Try and give answers that are not like you putting up a wall, like trying to be so like not being realistic. If it's true, try and express the vulnerability and let that shine through instead of.
That's the point. I'm not that vulnerable. That's the point. I'm not vulnerable like that because I feel like I'm filled with so much positivity.
No, because your answers are kind of like bouncing back at people, as opposed to like, okay, I am too old for this. Okay, am I too old for this? Why do you say so? Tell me why. Like, you're not open-minded and asking questions to make the person tell you why they think so.
Okay, that's an angle to look at it from. Like I said, it's contextual.
Yeah.
Per se, it's contextual, and most times it also depends on who is saying such. Like if it were some internet troll, for example, how would I be interested in what the person has to say?
I agree.
I wanna, hit them back.
Okay, let's do you are not eligible for this job.
I've never been.
After all your studies, after all your years in school, after all your reading.
Usually, I always get the job though. But if I were told, excuse me, if I were told that I wasn't eligible for a job per se, probably I might ask why. Let me come from the angle. I might just ask why would you say that? I'd rather say, yeah. Probably ask why in a job perspective, because of course the person is in a position that you want to get something from. So
You have to ask them,
yeah. I might just ask.
what can I do to be eligible?
Be eligible?
What do I lack?
Exactly.
Yeah, what do I have?
Yeah.
Okay, you are too old to make it in life.
No, that's completely wrong. Like, no, that's personal. Anybody that tells you that is coming at you personally. So you have to be ready with your bullets and hit them back. Like, go for their parents and their family and their relatives and their landlords and their girlfriends
and
their ancestors and the future generations.
Okay, let's do this. I don't want to date you. I don't like you.
All right, that's familiar. That's rather familiar.
Are you gonna cry?
Cry? Really? Hell no. I've had that a few times though.
I'm not interested in you.
I've had that a few times, and most times I just take it in good faith. I never ask why though. Because of course I know that you can't force a girl to like you. Although sometimes a woman might mean one thing and say the other, but I don't let it get to me. I always feel like it's her, not me. Yeah, it has to be her, not me. So if she's not interested, maybe she's making room for the next.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer interested in you. The same thing, huh?
Yeah, that'll be my.
Okay.
How wouldn't she want to be interested? A girl never broken up. I never really had a breakup per se, because I've never really had a real relationship.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, I've never really been involved in anything serious. There's always been, mutual understanding.
Complicated.
Mutual understanding. We just like each other's company. As when time, wears out. But
naturally.
Yeah, but nothing like officially breaking up and say no, I'm not doing anymore, or I need to do it again.
Yeah,
stuff like that. No.
Okay. Because there was no attachment there before in the first place.
Yeah. So it was just
let's do this one. You're a broke ass nigga. You are a broke ass nigga.
I might just hit him with a punch or something. I might just hit him with a punch, like.
Do you know me? Okay.
I might just hit him with a punch. Yeah. That would really get to me. That really get to me because if I look at where I think I'm supposed to be, and look at where I am now, I think I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So yeah, it will really get to me. That will get to me. It might get physical.
Yeah.
It might get really physical.
Yeah,
like,
it's going to really trigger you.
Yeah, considering where I'm from and all.
Okay, let's do this. I don't like the way you are dressed. You don't dress well. You don't know how to dress. I don't like the way you dress.
In that sense, that would be completely personal. Like, that person is just trying to get at me, because there's no way you'd look at Dynamo anywhere on planet Earth and say I'm not well dressed. I mean, I got style. I got my own vibes. So that person is just trying to get at you. Probably ask. Depends on who's saying it. Like I said, if it's a friendly, I might ask why you say that. But if it's an external person,
what if it's a fashion guru?
Whoever that fashion guru is no longer valid as a fashion guru for you to make such outrageous comments. Yeah, like
it's art anyways. Art is subjective.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Let's do this one. There's no point in trying. Everyone will die anyways. There's no point in trying. Everyone's gonna die anyways.
No. Keep trying. We'll never give up. We'll keep trying. We'll never give up. Never.
Okay.
Never.
Let's do this
There's always an opportunity.
Let's do this one. You're wrong.
Anybody can be wrong. That's what makes us mortal. That's what makes us human. Everybody can be wrong. So I'll definitely ask why, and I really love that person to prove me being wrong. Not just say I'm wrong and not say anything.
Let's see
Not
why.
give any points as
Okay,
to why you feel I'm wrong.
let's do this one. You're boring.
Hell no, I ain't boring. Like, of course, there's no way. I'm always the light of the party. I'm always the guy that starts the conversation in a gathering where nobody's talking. You know, I'm not afraid to start a conversation.
Okay.
I'm never afraid to do whatever I want to do wherever I find myself. So I'm never boring. Like, there's so much to do. There's so much life, so much to talk about, so much to do to liven up the place.
Let's do this
Never.
one. You're lazy.
Hell no, I ain't lazy. I ain't lazy. Like, how can you call a pharmacologist, a therapeutist, a toxicologist, a teacher of the sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, further mathematics, English, even going into government and economics, you know, and a songwriter, musician at that. I'm beyond lazy.
All right.
I'm beyond lazy.
Let's do this one. You're not going to make it. You're wasting your time.
I already made it.
This one, it comes to like a dream stuff, or when people say you're not going to make it, you're wasting your time. Like,
Sometimes those are just kind of motivational per se. Those are just things that will motivate me to keep pushing, keep doing what I'm doing. You know, whatever. If I was putting 10% or 20%, I'll definitely increase like 200% or like 500%. It'll motivate.
you use those things as fuel.
Yeah,
Not as
They'll fuel me to
yeah.
whatever it is I want to do and keep doing it more.
Okay, let's do this one. I'm breaking up with you.
How would you, like, before a girl want to break up with you in the first place, there must have been signs. You guys must have had one or two misunderstandings, you know. So there's no need to ask why she would want to break up with you in the first place. But in a scenario where like there was nothing wrong and she just pops up a question like that, I'll definitely ask why. And she's adamant about explaining. Let her be.
I want you to say a critical thing is going to be really offending a lot of people. The Igbos like money too much.
It's true.
It's true. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not even.
That's very true.
Okay.
That's very true.
That's like true. That doesn't trigger anything.
Igbos like money. The fact that I'm Igbo, I think that's a compliment.
Cool.
I take that as a compliment. Like, of
Okay.
course, why would I hate money? I like money. I want more money.
Okay. Lastly, most times in the comment section in social media, you'll be like, "Your comment is stupid." How do you reply that? You don't have sense. Your comment is stupid.
In the first place, I'll be the last person to make a stupid comment. You know, but of course, whatever you say, you might have people that still
Yeah,
want to just criticize.
most issues are actually polarized, and there's nothing you say that you will not offend some other kind of people.
Your papa knows the sense. On a village, people nowhere.
Like, yeah. So, like, okay, what's the best comeback to a hater on the comment section or on social media? Your papa.
On a landlord.
Landlord, no, it's not bad, no.
Landlord wife no get me.
That's not even bad. I don't think you have bad. This is the mountain.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah,
not really,
yeah.
not really. I'm not positive, you know, positive minded.
Yeah. So
Positive minded. I'll see that person as sick. I'll even have pity on the person. I
yeah,
feel like the person does not really understand what is really happening. For you to tag Dynamo's comment as stupid, that person must be like
yeah.
completely derailed, like left sided, like the person just escaped Yaba left
That's right.
like 2 minutes ago. Like that person should be chained and flogged for saying that.
True.
In fact, eventually we'll actually chain and flog that person because we'll look for that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where I'm from, we don't let that shit slide.
Fish him out.
Where I'm
So
from, we don't let that shit slide.
fish
I
him out.
hope you know where we're from, right? You know where I'm from, right?
Of course.
So we don't let that shit slide. we'll
Yeah.
treat that F up. We'll treat it so that it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen again.
So, do you have any last comment, the last take on this particular episode?
I just whatever it is people come at you with, it's always good to stay positive. You must know what you stand for. Believe in yourself first of all, because if you don't, most of these things will get at you
True.
and make you derail, make you do things that you don't want to do, make you get into a fight.
Yeah, true.
So basically, I'd say whatever it is people come at you with, always remember that people don't dictate to you, or whatever they say really has no effect on you. It's what they do.
Yeah, the matters.
Yeah, matters. Yeah.
What if it affects your reputation on the digital space?
One or two comments from whoever, God knows where, will never. It was not enough to should I say, defame me or to give me a bad reputation on whatever platform I find myself.
All right. So, as a pharmacologist, let's extract some of your professional help. What do you think is one thing you would tell the audience on how to live a better life? Based on biology and health-wise.
Like, do you mean what to do or what to eat?
Or what to eat? Let's
what
what
to
to
stay away
eat.
from? You know, it's a really complex subject.
Like, if there's one thing you tell them, don't make sure you do this. Make sure you don't miss this out. What's that
you
one
don't
thing?
miss this out.
What's that one thing? Drink water.
Basically, everybody says that, but too much. Drink a lot of water is not really good for you because it rids you of a lot of minerals. There are two types of minerals: fat soluble and fat insoluble, which are water soluble vitamins.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of water derails you of your water soluble vitamins, especially when you don't have a steady replenishing
Of those vitamins.
Yeah. So basically, just
Moderation.
you drink moderately. Everything you do it moderately. Exercise, watch what you eat. Definitely, watch what you eat. And most pathological conditions are hereditary. Example, diabetes. You know, so if the person is predisposed to diabetes, it's advised to stay away from starchy or carbohydrates, stuff like that. You know, so basically, you just watch your health. Watching your health means knowing what is good for you.
Yeah, know yourself. That's a bespoke way of life everyone needs to follow.
Exactly.
Given your own conditions.
What might be good for the first person might not be good for the other.
It's true.
So just know what is good for you, what is tested and trusted, and stick to it. Basically.
Don't join the bandwagon and do what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to know
what
your
everybody
you have to know your own health status.
Yeah. Like when the COVID virus first popped, some people were using salt and water.
Exactly.
Some people were, it's just basically a basic understanding.
Yeah. So thank you for that advice and thank you for coming.
Appreciate it,
Mr. Dynamo.
Yeah, DSMP.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, nice having you.
It's always a
So guys, see you next time. Catch you.